Yeah, hi there. These comments are for GB, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT, right? Okay, so the main thing is, let's take a look at your first paragraph here. Let's see how you did on that, right? Let's just do one at a time here.
When two people are talking to each other, they tend to stand a specific distance apart.
Now that T, to, tend, to, stand, so that T, maybe I'm going to put the T and the D consonant sounds. You can probably review those.
Each person has an invisible boundary around his or her body into which other people may not come.
Okay.
If someone pierces this boundary, he will feel uncomfortable and move away to increase the distance between them.
Not bad with your intonation. You still need to work on it, but you're trying to vary your tone, which is a good thing.
The major exception is family members and other loved ones. This personal distance is not due to body odor or bad breath, but because closeness lends a sense of intimacy that is at odds with the relationship to other individual.
That last part, though, it's not lends of, but it lends a sense of intimacy that is at odds with the relationship of the other individuals. So I'm going to just write a note. Thought, groups, and blending. You can probably keep working in that area with your pronunciation.
Interestingly, the average personal distance varies from culture.
And the word distance, so that I, that E and I, those two vowel sounds, you can probably continue to practice.
Culture. Americans tend to require more personal space than in other cultures. Therefore,
now, one thing you're doing, the last word in each sentence, you're putting a little more stress on that word. For example, you put more stress on cultures. Good idea. This is called, it's called a focus word. The last focus word, or the last noun, adjective, adverb, or verb in a sentence typically receives a little bit more stress than all other content words in that sentence.
If you try to get close to American during your conversation, he or she will feel that you are in his face and will try to back away.
Good.
Try to be aware of this.
Try to be aware of this. You had a little bit of trouble with the word stress with the word. Try to be aware of this.
So if the person to whom you are speaking backs away a little, don't try to close the gap.
Okay.
Also,
all right, let's take a look at the third passage.
So, try to avoid physical contact while you are speaking, since this may also lead to discomfort.
Okay.
Touching is a bit too intimate.
Again, that T sound. You need to put more air. Touching. Touching.
Casual acquaintances.
Okay.
So, don't put your arms around his or her shoulder. Don't touch his or her face or hold his or her hand. Shaking hands while you initially met or part is acceptable, but this is only momentary.
Good, I got it. Okay, so let's keep going. So I have a good idea from that, but the most important thing now is I need to have you answer these 3 specific questions, and I will continue to monitor your speaking and intelligibility of American English. You're now going to answer question number 1. Who is your best friend? Why is this person important to you? So this also gives me more information about your speaking and intelligibility.
Who is your best friend? Why is the person important to you?
Again, person, that P sound, I'm going to put this down, P and B consonant sound. You can put a little bit more air on that sound.
Supportive examples. My best friend for me is Esmeralda because she has many similarities with me. For example,
Now wait a minute. So she has many similarities with me, not with me. So don't end your sentences with rising intonation. When you get to the end of an idea, as long as it's not a yes-no question, you want to end the sentence with falling tone. So be careful.
We spend a lot of time together without arguing or debating, but instead we laugh and find interesting the same kind of conversations. Also, we frequent...
No, again, so you got that pattern. I'm going to put this down. This is an intonation issue. So your tone does go up, but here's the key. is your tone should go up after each thought group, slightly at the end of the thought group, but once you get to the end of that sentence and then the last thought group in the sentence, that's when your tone needs to drop a little bit.
Almost the same places, like the same restaurant, the same shops, and also we exercise together in the same place at Fitness Plaza. Also, she is a very supportive friend for me in difficulties. For example, last year
In difficulties, it's almost like it's difficulties, but it's difficulties. So you had some problems with word stress. I'm going to write that down. I'll give you a general assessment when we get done.
To change my apartment, and she helped me to find the right apartment, and also she helped me to move my things to the new apartment. For these things, I believe she is my best friend.
Good, not bad. I like how at the end, for these things, I think she is my best friend. You did have falling tone there, so that was appropriate. But you did have some improper either word stress or intonation shifts in that as you're answering that question. Let's take a look at question number 2. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? What will you be doing? Be sure to explain your ideas with supporting details.
Now, believe it or not, even with WH questions, the tone typically will drop at the end of that because we only really use that rising inflection with yes/no questions, not WH questions. So that's another tip for you there. So you just say, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Or what will you be doing? Something like that. Instead of what will you be doing? Usually with WH questions, we don't do that.
I believe in 5 years from now, I will have more time to spend with my family. Until now, I have...
No, with my family, drop your tone, not rising, because you're done with that sentence.
I had very limited time to spend with them because of studies and work.
No, because of studies and work. And when you get to the end of work, because it's the end of your sentence, your tone needs to drop.
Hope in the future this time will be expanded more. I imagine myself play more outdoors with my son. Also at evening.
Again, no, with my son, drop your tone. Don't raise it because, again, you're done with that idea.
I'd like to stay with them watching our preferable TV shows. Moreover, I'd like to cook more for them in order for them to eat fresh food and also for my son to grow healthier.
Okay.
For this reason, I believe the time spent with my family, it will be the main pleasure for me.
The time spent with my family will be, there's no sense to say it because you already have a subject in that sentence. The third question, what is your favorite season of the year? Fall, winter, spring, or summer? Here we go.
What is your favorite season of the year? Fall, winter, spring, or summer? Be as specific as possible.
Okay. Notice, what is your favorite season of the year? I wouldn't say, what is your favorite season of the year? Again, WH questions have falling, not rising intonation.
For me, my favorite season of the year...
I would just say for me. Not for me, just for me.
Here in Virginia is spring because give me the chance to spend more time outdoors. For example...
No. To spend time outdoors, the tone falls at the end of the sentence, does not increase, doesn't go up.
During the harsh condition of the winter and the hot temperature of the summer, I'm not able to go often outside. In spring, I'm able to go running more and enjoy the beauty of the nature. Also, I'm able to send often my child at the playground to enjoy his free time with his friends. Moreover, I am able to meet more my friends that likes to organize in this season some enjoyable parties outside. For this reason, this season is special for me.
Okay. Intonation, intonation, intonation. If there's one thing I'm going to have you work on, it is your tone. You have not mastered the intonation patterns of American English, at least not as I teach it in my online TOEFL course. So you still got some things that you need to do here. Am I right? Okay, here, GB. So now the question is, what is your post-test intelligibility score, right? The good news is for the most part, I can understand what you're saying, but you definitely have some accent distractions. So I'm going to say barely detectable accent, not quite. I'm going to put you in the 4 range. You fit in that area pretty well. I'm going to put you at about 4.7 out of 7. So there are some things that you need to do in order to continue to improve your speaking and intelligibility of American English. Okay, the next thing is, let's go back to the pronunciation part of my course. Let's see if we need to review anything. That's the purpose of the post-test, is to take a look at anything in the pronunciation area of my course that you still need to work on a little bit more. Am I right? Where is it? Number 11, definitely. The beat, bit. You need to work on those 2 vowel sounds. I would keep working there. Where's the other one here? I'm going to say the T and the D consonant sounds. Where are those at? Here. Lesson number 23, I think you still need to practice in that area. Also, lesson number 19, the P and the B consonants. You can take a look at those. And that's it. Most of your vowels and consonants you are doing a pretty good job with. The next part of it, I think word stress is still an issue, but a minor one. But you still have some word stress shifts. So if you want to review these lessons, they begin at Speak Clearly, lesson number 29, 30, 31, and 32. The next one is intonation you have not mastered. This is a big one, a very big issue with you. So 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. You want to go over those lessons. I even recommend that you complete some of those voice recording exercises at the end of the lesson. You can send those to me so I can monitor your progress. Also, thought groups and blending, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. You should also review those specific lessons. And those are my comments on your post-test. All right, thank you.